What is going on, guys? My name is Skability, and this is the Destiny beta, and we're towards the end of the beta, if I would say so myself. It is the 27th. They said that they more than likely going to extend it, but I'm more or less making this video for my sake, because I want to remember what my character looked like, just so I have a better idea of how to make my characters once the full game comes out. If your Guardians don't carry over, which I have high hopes they will. So anyway, here's my Warlock. This is my main character. I haven't really played any other class except Hunter. But I have a couple helmets here. And I keep this. I mean, this has 35 defense, but it increases your grenade throw distance. But this has 40 defense, so I keep this for the Iron Banner matches because it always pays to have that extra defense. These are all basically the same glove. They look slightly different, but each one has a different reload increase. So I have one for one for pulse rifles, one for scout rifles, and one for auto rifles. But I don't know why I have my pulse rifle one on if I'm using a scout rifle. Same thing with my outfits. I have a red one and a blue one. I like the blue one better just because the collar looks pretty epic if you ask me. But they both add ammo for your hand cannons, so basically you're not losing anything. And I have two pairs of boots of leg armor, and they have the same defense, but they have different, one has discipline, one has strength, so I keep them both just in case I want to change up the way I play. It always pays. Got my Iron Banner bond, and this thing's just pretty sick, but I also have my other bonds as well. Not really going to go into detail with these. Rock and all this. There's one thing I want to talk about real quick, and that is the Scatter Grenade. It's really good, but the Vortex Grenade has more applications where it just works better. I think this works better in more situations. Because you can use this to block off people, and Crucible just completely cut off an entire area for like 5 seconds. And that's a lot of time in the Crucible. But this grenade's really good for killing people. So it's basically the way you play. I like this just because it blocks off passages altogether. But what is nice is the switch between playstyles here. When I'm playing in the when I'm playing PvE, basically just doing the story missions, I prefer to have Arcane Wisdom instead of Arcane Spirit, just because this increases my movement speed. I'm not going to be getting hit as much. But when playing the Crucible, I prefer Arcane Spirit just because you have more armor, you have better recovery and armor, blah blah blah. But that's it. Right now I'm rolling with a set of weapons. I finally found the Shingen C. Took me almost half the beta to finally find it, but you know, this gun is by far the best gun in the beta. It is amazing in all situations. But I did find this amazing scout rifle that is very good. I love the scout rifle. It's probably my favorite gun. I have a wide range of weapons. I have two of the same fusion rifle. I mean, one just does fire damage, one does frost damage. And I have two shotguns, basically. Sawn off because it looks bad A. Oh wait, I have my sawn on equipped. I don't know why I have this. This shotgun really isn't that good. I'm gonna delete it. Get rid of that. Sawn off because it looks just bad A. I mean, look at it. It looks bad A. And it reloads really fast. And then I have Reliable, the Outlander. This thing is a powerhouse. And then I have a couple sniper rifles. But my wide array of heavy weapons. I don't use most of these, but what I've really been using for a while is the Xerxes. This gun is freaking amazing. But one thing I would recommend is if you have one, if you do find a LMG such as the Xerxes that has a really low rate of fire, and you have the focus fire, don't activate this because it makes it shoot much slower, It is a 3-shot kill when you're aiming in, but still would rather have the higher fire rate. So that's my Warlock, and by far my favorite character of the game. He just looks really bad A on the tower when you're walking around, just, got his collar and everything, just pretty bad A character. But, yeah. Next up, we'll have the Hunter. Alright, so here we are with my Hunter. This is my second favorite class. Obviously, Warlock, as I said, is my favorite. It's my main character. But, I like the Hunter. They have their own style that looks really nice. And, the Golden Gun, it's just a fun class to play as. Not saying that I'm not going in order of, the best to the worst, but I am saying that these are my personal ranking of the classes. So, got my Hunter. It's level 8, but I didn't really play with this as much in the Crucible. But I do think this is a very good class for the Crucible. But my helmet, pretty decent. It's got a good defense level, and I haven't really unlocked a lot of gear, but I kind of go by looks for my Hunter because to me this is ugly, and this looks bad. But yeah, increased melee attack speed, which means I get my throwing knife faster, so that's obvious choice here. Stratus has more what's it called, defense, obviously, but I always keep my other armor because this provides more hand cannon, a faster hand cannon reload speed, which I do like using my hand cannons, even though I ironically don't have one on my guy. Oh, yeah, I do. The Moss Cannon 3, which this is a pretty decent hand cannon. I do like it. But I do stick with my scout rifles. I have a scout rifle on pretty much all 3 of my classes at the moment. I don't know why, though. I just love these so much. Powerful. I don't know, ever since the Act of Valor movie came out a couple years ago, I've just been a fan of single-shot weapons ever since. Just watching that movie. And, you can't deny the power that this weapon has per round. So, yeah, I do like these weapons, but switching back to my armor, I do like this just because it completes the look. I like the way the glove has that, the silver armor on top. Just makes me think of Crisis, the nano suit armor. If any of you know what Crisis is. Kamarov 3.1.2, 31 defense. Basically, I picked most of this gear for looks, just because it kind of all matches the blue. Got my Dynamo Cloak just because it looks awesome. I mean, look at it. And the description is priceless for it. I mean, your mission, protect the city and look better than Warlocks, but don't look like you're trying. I don't know, I just think that's freaking hilarious. The subtle humor in this game is hilarious. But I do have some others, like the Rusted Cloak. I think this looks pretty sweet too. For if you're going for that rugged look, this is the cloak for you. Fieldcraft hoods. Haven't really seen this one a lot. Wait for its load. Spinning my Garion, waiting for a cloak to load. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna look at it. There we go. Alright, so probably loaded on here. Yeah, I don't know. It's really short. That's why I like the Dynamo Cloak. It's nice and long. Long cloaks are the best cloaks. Sadly, though, I did not get the Iron Banner cloak for this during the beta. I didn't really play as much because I was on a mission to grind my Warlock up to Iron Banner rank 3. Sadly, though, I obviously didn't make it. Else I would have that Iron Banner armor and show you guys it and brag about it. Because, yeah, I'm cool like that. But, again, I didn't really unlock a bunch of stuff. Most of the cool stuff I got, I gave to my Warlock for sake of the Iron Banner. And the fact that was my main class I was playing as. But, I always had my trusty Sidonia AR3. This got me through most of the beta until I got the Shigen C. But yeah, this was a really nice gun too. Very accurate. This pulse rifle sucks. Just saying. But yeah, again, just a lot of backup weapons in case my fusion rifle isn't doing me good. I have weapons for the situation. And, rolling with rocket launcher, heavy machine gun combo. Again, I gave the rest of it to my hunter, not hunter, but my warlock. For the sake of the Iron Banner, I wanted to be as outfitted as possible. But basically, once I got this character level, I kind of just stopped playing it altogether and went back to my warlock because, you know, I just like the warlock. It's the best out of the 3 classes. But yeah, the golden gun is a blast, though. You cannot deny the golden gun is amazing. Alright, we are back. This is my Titan. I chose an awoken female. I did choose a human for my warlock and a exo for my hunter, so I figured I would get the most out of Destiny, so I went with awoken for the Titan, and I decided to make a female character. But yeah, this is my least played class. I honestly, not that this class was bad, I did enjoy my time playing as a Titan, but it felt very much like I was playing as Master Chief in the Halo series, which I know people hate it when people compare Destiny to Halo, but at the end of the day, Bungie only has really made one major game, and that was Halo. I know they've made a couple others, like Myth, but if I can honestly compare, there's definitely more Halo in this game than anything. So, yeah, this plays much like a Spartan, so if you're looking for that Halo playstyle, I'd say this would be for you. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the little video of all 3 of my Guardians. I did say at the beginning of the video that I'm more or less making this just for myself, so I know, have an idea of how to make my classes when the full game comes out, because my memory is questionable at times. I probably will remember just because it's Destiny, but, you know, this will help me remember the names of the armor and the weapons, just so I know what to keep, what to toss, what's good and what's bad. If you thought this video was interesting, drop a like. If you want to see more Destiny, because I'll be posting Destiny, I'll be posting Crucible games, tips and tricks videos, all through the long break between the beta and the full game release in September.